Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 8th episode of Itai no wa iya nano de Bogyo Ryoku ni Kyoku furi shitai to omoimasu. And last episode, you know, Sally and Maple, those were the names, right? I remember. Anyway, you know, they had their newly adopted children, Mai and Yui, right? Yes, I believe that was their names. And basically they both took turns going on little adventures with them, leveling them up, teaching them new skills. You know, the important things. Let's see, Kuromu, he did something, right? He got like armor in a hidden dungeon that he can only access because he sucks so much. I think that's what that was. And guilds. Guilds are now wary of the maple tree, as they should be. Because, yeah, that's becoming pretty deadly. Because after Maple went through the most hilarious quest line chain that I've ever seen in anime, yeah, she got a new cool skill. So, and that on top of the new members, and they just keep building up. And now they're a force to be reckoned with. Other guilds taking notice, to be sure. So, yeah, there's a little bit of chat of the guild competition going on. Some of the upper guilds, at least one of them, probably going to be scoping them out a bit. Because they know about the poison thing and other details because, of course, some information's out there because Maple's pretty famous. You know, but they'll probably try to get even more intel, probably some spying shenanigans. Who knows? Who really knows? Who could say? But, you know, we'll probably find out some of those things in this episode. So, that's what I'm going to do. Just going to jump on into it. So, 3, 2, 1, play. And by the way, I've had a very long, obnoxious week dealing with obnoxious noise, so may affect the reaction. I mean, yeah, I can't argue with that. Ushibe. Normal. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty common. Oh yeah, Maple also became a giant ball of wool. That was a thing. Oh wow. Wow, that... I wasn't ready for that. Oh my god, they look so cute. Oh wow. I know, right? I can't take it. No. Yeah, kinda. Oh wow. Looking good. Yeah, and then there's you. And then there's you. Even the turtle's cuter than you. He does feel kind of out of place in this guild, doesn't he? Kind of like an outsider that snuck his way in to give information to the Maple Focus Forum. It's kind of what it feels like, but good god, were they cute in those outfits. So yeah, something about bell catching, I don't know. You look much better with 2 crystal hammers. Yeah, we still haven't really got much of the other guilds yet. Even though they've been built up a little bit. Especially the Flame Empress Girl guild thing. You know. She always seems very noticeable in the opening. And Pain definitely has been built up, so... I look forward to that guild competition when it finally comes. It should be pretty cool. And I think Kanade made some cube progress last episode. Yeah, that's her. There's gotta be something with her. And we got to finally see the origin of that. It looks so funny, seeing her look so angelic and then shooting out her poisonous Hydra heads. Bit of a contrast there. Back into it. Speaking of... that looks so sad to be killed. Oh, that was a cow? I guess it was. I'm sure as a pain event, cows with low agility, yeah. I'll take your word for it, I kinda just got here. I bet you are. I bet you are. There's the outfits. Oh, she's still wearing it. My god, she looks so good in it. Good god, those hammers are huge, I just realized. It's a fun event, isn't it? That's the important thing. Really? Really? But yeah, she's wearing it too, of course. Gotta love her wearing matching outfits with Sally. And I think Cosme had one too, technically, but still. Do like how they have cow written on them. Oh, Syrup, don't rush on ahead. We can't catch up. Oh no. Good thing she has defense. Otherwise it'd be a rough tumble. Oof. It's still kind of a rough tumble. Oof. Maybe we'll fall somewhere convenient. Kind of happened to Kuromu, red guy. Couldn't tell you. Damage has been done, just not to Maple. Ooh, I think we found something. It's shiny, so it's definitely valuable. Are there more? We definitely ended up somewhere. Yeah, isn't this that one place? Yeah. Only other place with mist. Wonder what we'll find. Not exactly the tidiest place, but there could still be something cool. Oh. That's probably a bad thing, probably. Oh, did time stop? It really is a mess. She's wearing such a nice outfit in this messy place. You cannot have my turtle. Well, I think we found an enemy. Do you think you're gonna have to talk to Sally about that? She might have something to say about it. Yeah, you tell him, Maple. Oh, well that's a problem. Maybe I don't like where this is going. Our new technique will finally come in handy. Yeah, let's see how you manage with against my fluff. Well, guess we'll find out more about it. The sound effect. The face she makes too. It's also perfect. Oh. Let's do it. Oh. Yeah, you're not the only one with tentacles. Oof. Yeah, you did not know who you were messing with, did you? Boom. Eat that. Yes. I knew he would say that. Oh. I'm not sure he's dead. Maybe that wasn't even his final form? Oh god. Why? Why? Yeah, I don't think the fluff will protect us against that. In fact, it might make it worse. Do you know Hydro Pump, Mr. Turtle? Oof. Sally, I think somebody might need your help. You know, about that, you might need... Yeah, it's a problem. I think you might be... Yeah, we need to get out of here. Find an exit, preferably not the bad one. Yeah. Not kind of a rough pill to swallow. Oh no. Yeah, you may have made a mistake. You just made yourself easier to eat. Well, we had some salt. Well, that's one way to defeat your opponent. Well, mission accomplished. It's like creeping chaos. Even just the hat, it's great. Oh no, that's a lot of cows. Someone I think was in charge of pulling the whole mob. Not a bad strategy. Get a big group, just pull them all in. Yeah, definitely controlling them. This is how like a proper big old guild does this sort of event. It's just so many cows. Could you imagine the barbecue? Whew. She seems nice. Yeah, there's the Flame Empress or whatever she was called. I think it was Flame Empress. Whew, I did say barbecue and wasted no time. I better grab it before it gets cold. Julia stands out amongst this group. I mean, they both kind of do. Me, okay, that was her name. That was her name. The work never ends. We know who they're talking about. There's only one her of relevance. She keeps just moving forward, huh? Don't say that. Don't just... Never underestimate Maple. She's never seen a problem she can't handle. Back at the maple tree? Yeah, Holy Sword is what the one thing was called, I guess. I assume that's the Pain Guild. Yeah, if you're a top guild, you move quickly. You always gotta be the first to do new things. Otherwise, why even be a top guild? That sounds useful. You can never have too many defensive skills. About that. Nice. And they're here too. Oh, cool, yeah. They definitely need that. I know, right? She's not gonna be breaking anything anytime soon. At least not conventionally. She did something. She did a thing. She ate the inside of a monster, specifically. I mean... you first. Because I'm sure this will be no problem for us after all the growth we've had as a group. As a maple. Oh, that's kind of gross, actually. Oh, wow. So this is Seeping Chaos. Yeah, she's got some attack power now, it seems. We know the score. As long as she's on our side, we can accept this. That's why there's a show about her. Atrocity, okay, what's that? Oh, Shield Prison. Oh, wow, how big is this gonna get? Are we just gonna like roll it over, it's like squish it, or... Oh. Hello? It's like the same thing but bigger, I guess. Still slimy though. When you get even bigger than the raid boss, you know, things are gonna go. I almost feel bad for the enemy. Jeez. Ripping him limb from limb. I think we won. Kasumi's face. Maple, what have you become? Yeah, the girl I love is in there somewhere, right? Oh, there she is. That's probably a lot for Sally to take in. Wow. Okay, so it is limited. That's good. Can't be too broken. They just impressing the kids. Maple is maple. That's all there is to it. Maple, you are a special existence. Oh, wow. Wait, where are we? It's like a steampunk place. Yeah, that's another way to put it. Gotta figure out what this place is all about. Gotta find the good grinding spots. Gotta find the cheapest shop. Oh, I hear a... Are you okay? Do you need to be eaten? Oh, well... Will you accept poison? It's kind of like water, except not as good for you. just whoosh, here you go. Got you covered, fam. No problem. Now where's my quest reward? That's not exactly what I had in mind. In fact, I'd rather not. Okay, I guess the quest is just getting started. Oh, machine god. Is this Warhammer 40k stuff? Yeah, I mean, who really does? Yeah, it's just a bunch of cogs and stuff. It's Clockwork Planet of ours. Don't touch. You should probably touch that, Kasumi. The temptation's real. I see. I see. Sally found a cool spot to stand. As expected of Sally, really. I guess somebody's at home here. A pale light. It does sound exciting. That was fascinating. I definitely listened to all of that. In other words, I'm not going to tell you. I think you said that. Yeah, that's how NPCs go. After they say the important stuff, they usually just have a couple lines they repeat. That's why NPCs are the worst. They make the worst friends. Oh, what the heck? My ride's bigger than yours, buddy. Might want to watch what you say. My ride could eat your ride, and you. I assume that was a okay. Where are we? That's about all I can look at. Oh no, we're lost, aren't we? Sally. Oh, oh no. Bad turtle. Good thing we have that. Although, then we just wasted our one use of it for the day. Graveyard of Dreams. Hashtag my life. More like Graveyard of Machinery. Haven't we learned our lesson about going into weird places by ourselves, Maple? I guess not. Oh, that looks very suspicious, actually. It's gonna start moving, isn't it? Let's not get near it. She's not going to listen to me, though. Oh, that was a thing we got before. I guess it had a use. I kind of figured. Do you have a reward for me because I brought you your thing? We only accept broken skills here as payment. I guess that was short-lived. Maybe we should smack it a couple times. Everyone has their thing, I guess. Okay, now we have a problem. Let's go. Maple always finding new enemies to fight by herself. Oof. Oh no. And we already used the thingy, so the crawling chaos or seeping chaos, whatever it was. Oh, yeah, we'll just take that part that I gave you back, because you're apparently misusing it. Just don't explode, okay? Oh, I guess did take it back. Defeat he who I once was? We just woke you up, but if you insist. Oh, is it really gonna blow up? Oh, well, it looks newer and shinier now. And still attacking us. Well, we have our a gear in our chest, so maybe that will help. I guess we became the machine god now. Use your machine god powers to vanquish it. What are you gonna turn into now? Oh wow. I already like the new outfit. It's great. She looks like she could jump in Infinite Stratos. She'd probably improve the show if she did. Oh wow, it even has a visor. Oh, that's so cool. Whew. I don't know why you need more than one cool upgrade in one episode, Maple, but you do you. Let's go. I'll show you you're not the only one with machinery. You mean falling rocks ain't got nothing on us. I think it's getting angry. Yeah, it definitely sounds upset. Oof. Come on, we're not gonna fall even further, are we? Yeah, let's attack ourselves, okay? We can't let that thing do all the destruction. Boom. Basically just mutual energy blasts, very Dragon Ball Z style. And I think we're about to overwhelm it. Bye-bye, enemy. You got nothing on Maple. Because nobody does. Oof. Wow. Feels like we just got here and already got a cool upgrade. That thing's toast. I like how she partially closed it, so now it's a straight up Dragon Radar. Or not Dragon Radar, Scouter, Power Level Scouter. Maple asking the important questions. Yeah, remember when she used to look like that? But look at her now. It's a night and day difference. Maple can't go 5 minutes without getting more broken. Yeah, the girl doing the double piece is part of the of Pain's guild, right? I hope we get to see some more of her. Yeah, more text. I'll go back to it later. I'm definitely too tired to try to read that in real time. Okay, that. You know what that was? That was an 8th episode of Itai Bogryo Defense Gagagugu. And basically, stuff happened. So, yeah, the first thing we did was basically a cow event. I'm not sure why this was the event we decided to do, but there were cows that needed capturing. So that's what we did. Not much to say on that, really, aside from... Yeah, not really much to say on that in general. But I do love the wool outfits that we got, just because, yeah, Maple had the wool ability from last episode, and it kind of makes you think, what's it going to be used for? Well, it's supposed to be used for at least a couple things. In this episode, obviously, the wool was shaven off and made into clothing. Fantastic clothing, I might add. And later on, it was used in a battle, but more importantly, we made wonderful clothes out of it. So that's nice. That's definitely nice. Just, yeah, both Maple and Sally looked fantastic in it. And yeah, we got the Lolly duo with their big, cool, dual-wielding hammers, and we're coming along quite nicely as a guild. We really are. We had a little battle with Maple. She went back to the place during the one quest, and apparently there was a monster to fight there. I guess we just kind of missed it the first time because we were just kind of in there and out of there. We got the thing, we left. It's pretty much how I play games as well. But there was a thing there. We beat it up, though. It wasn't too bad. But more importantly, we got new skills from it because we need more skills. We can never have enough. It's like Pokemon. We got to catch them all. This time, we had one. I think it was called something Chaos. Sleeping Chaos, maybe. Well, basically, Maple can now become a big old, scary, slimy monster. How else can you really describe it? So... talks of her not having much strength or damage output, like that's kind of out the window now. It's a little bit limited though, because I'm pretty sure she said she could only use it once per in-game day. That's a little bit limiting, of course, but it's not a big limit. Like you could still use it for important raids and stuff, you know. Just yeah, you can't expect to have it on any kind of random encounter kind of thing, especially when you waste it just to, you know, lower the damage of a fall. Really, I really don't think that was worth it. I feel like Maple could have taken that fall pretty well with her large amount of defense, but I can't say for sure because I don't know the stats and everything, so I can't really say that for sure, but that's certainly what I was thinking during the bit. But yeah, when she is in the giant fur ball, it just, wool ball, just really cute, because she's like, pops her head out of it, which makes a great little sound effect, and you just have that little, you know, derpy face, like, you know, chibi face, I guess you could call it. Anyway, yeah, we got swallowed by the creature and just sort of ate it from the inside. Which, yeah, I could have warned you that would be a possibility because your thing ate like a poison hydra thingy very early on in the show. So if she's willing to eat that at that point, she can eat you. So that was probably a mistake on his part. I shouldn't have swallowed Maple whole. Just shouldn't have done it. It was basically like eat or be eaten sort of situation because she was kind of being melted inside of it, but she just ate it before it could. So, yeah, she won that one. And then we had the one guild really just, yeah, doing the cow event like it's like a big guild would, you know. Everyone in their very specific roles and they control the enemy and just get it done very, very smoothly. So yeah, we got to see a little bit of other guild stuff. Still not a lot though. So hopefully we continue to get more. Yeah, we had the devs talk about it a little bit. You know, they still worrying about Maple, as of course they do. They call it her wacky blimp. I do like how they're just kind of listing off all the weird, crazy game-breaking stuff she's done. Because I'm pretty sure they keep a list. Like, okay, we probably got to fix something about this, and yeah, she probably wasn't supposed to be able to do that. That sort of thing. You know. And saying that she probably won't defy logic anymore, that was just, no. You're wrong. You're wrong. So yeah, I think we had actually a list of guilds here. They only mentioned Holy Sword and Flame Emperors in the subs, but there's definitely a lot here. One's actually written in English called Clear Crime. Interesting name. Also a Thunderstorm down there. But yeah, most of them are written in Japanese. I think one's called Rapid Fire. And Rhinos? Is that supposed to say? Rhinos? I assume that's supposed to say rhinos. I don't know. But yeah, they list about 10 guilds there. So yeah, there are other guilds in the game, but you know, only 2 or 3 actually are going to matter to the plot, I have a feeling. See what else? Oh yeah, we went back to the tree thing. At least I think you fought the thing before. I could be wrong, but we either fought it or fought something similar to it. But the point is, it wasn't very difficult at all. Like we have our guild members commenting about, yeah, it doesn't look like a pushover. Like we may have quite a battle on our hands. And then Maple's like, you know what? Hold my wool. I'll show you what I can do. And just like whoosh, monster appeared, just attacks it, and then she like became the monster. Bigger than the enemy, just pushes it down, rips it limb from limb. Everyone's just back there looking, just thinking, you know what, I'm not even surprised anymore. This is Maple. Like, this, we should expect this at this point. Like, yeah, just Maple being Maple. This is our life now. That's basically what they were saying back there. So that was fun. Kasumi especially had a great look on her face at some point. But yeah, when she just like did the thing where she wrapped up and it got bigger and bigger, we just saw arms like squish out of it. Like that was like really wasn't sure what was going to happen. But then that big old thing came out and yeah. Just Maple just keep being you. That's all I'm gonna say. You make this game far more interesting. Then she just kinda like popped out of it and dropped it back down. So yeah, it was all fun. Yeah, when HP reaches 0, skill is cancelled and user returns to original state. It gives 50 strength and agility, and blah 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 words. Yeah, it can only be used once per in-game day. While in use, equipment effects are ignored. You get 1,000 HP, and even if it runs out, you go back to normal. That sounds extremely useful. Because she has Sleeping Chaos and Atrocities, so is Sleeping Chaos like the thing she summons, and Atrocity is like when she becomes it? Like, I'm a little bit confused about exactly that, because she did both, didn't she? But, I don't know. I'm too tired to figure things out. But anyway, about halfway through the episode, we went to the Machine Planet, well, the Machine World. I'm tempted to say Machine Planet because the anime called Clockwork Planet comes to mind. I didn't actually finish an anime. I watched, I think, at least half of it, but it comes to mind. It wasn't a great anime, not by any stretch of the imagination, but it was a thing that existed. This place looks pretty cool, though. Machinery everywhere. We had a nice little old man that wanted water and food that we just kind of poofed into existence. Because, you know, it's a video game, you can do that sort of thing. And he just kind of was Mr. Exposition. You know, telling us all about the world and its changes and stuff like that. You know, stuff that I'm sure will be very important later. But I'm glad at least we got to see people doing, like, what everyone else in the guild was doing while he was giving that explanation. I did like Kasumi fighting to touch the don't touch button. Well, fighting not to, because nothing makes you want to touch something like a sign that tells you not to touch it. But I think my favorite was probably Sally, because she just saw a nearby cliff and stood on it, basically to look cool. Like, that's the reason why she did it. She didn't say anything. She doesn't say that's why the reason why she's doing it. But she's standing on that cliff, in that pose, to look cool. I can basically guarantee you. She is a pro gamer after all. That's a thing she would do. And boy, did she look cool doing it. Like, I'm not going to say otherwise. And some people were just happy to find gears and stuff. Some people found a hot dog place, so the real lucky one. I do like the little touch, like he keeps repeating himself once you try to talk to him, because that's very NPC-like. You talk to them, they tell you a whole bunch of things, and then you talk to them again, they'll give you like one line. Talk to them again, they'll give you that same one line. You talk to them again, they'll give you that same one line, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, very accurate there. Luckily, Maple has her turtle that she can just fly around on, but unfortunately, she got lost. Almost ran into somebody riding a dolphin. Still not sure exactly what that's about, you know. Because it almost reminds me of, you know, that one movie cartoon, Atlantis, you know, when they go to the lost city Atlantis. It kind of reminds me of the things they wrote in that, a little bit. And the guy's a lot of nerve mouthing off when, like I said, my ride could eat your ride and you. So you really should watch what you say. You know, this is a video game. It's not like we'll get in too much trouble if we attack you. Yeah, we found our way to the Graveyard of Dreams, which this whole bit, it definitely reminded me of the previous bit, where she went to the one area and fought the monster and got new skills. In this area, she can do a weird place by herself, fought a new monster, and got a new skill. So very similar. Like, I almost feel like this episode felt a little bit rushed. Kind of the impression I got. Because I feel like those two things should have been in separate episodes. I really feel like that. I mean, they were in different halves of this episode, but I don't think that's good enough. I think they should have been in different episodes, because they were both pretty cool, hype, interesting stuff. But, yeah, I think they should have been more separate than that. It's probably my biggest complaint of the episode. But on the one hand, you know, it did mean that I remembered where she got the gear thingy. I guess that's the one positive of having them in the same episode, because I would not have remembered if they were in different episodes. But yeah, it called itself the King of Machines and got up, and just the way it was speaking, it came across as very kind of broken. You know, basically he's like the old and busted machine king, and before the new hotness showed up. I think that's kind of what they were saying there. And he attacked her, but then kind of gave her a gift, question mark, just like shoving into her chest, which seems like it would hurt, but apparently it did not. Although this is Maple, so, you know, not a lot of things hurt her. So, and then after that, like, bestowing this gift to her, it, like, became something else. Like, did it become someone differently entirely? Or, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. I guess this became the second-gen king. I don't know. All I know is it became more of a problem after that. But luckily, you know, we got the machine god ability, I guess, and then she went full Mecha Musume, so that was really cool. Like, yeah, way even better than the angel transformation and the weird monster transformation. This is definitely better than both. Like, she looks great, you know? Even got a cool little visor thing. It shows exposes some belly. Like, it, yeah, definitely has that sort of Mecha Musume thing, like Infinite Stratos, if you've seen it. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's a lot like that. So yeah, it looks really cool though. Like, I can't get over that. It looks really cool. And then to think about how she looked when she first got the game, like just a wooden shield and sword and stuff. She's definitely come a long way. But yeah, that was a pretty cool battle. Little matching energy blast battle. It's pretty cool. Eventually we won. That's good. And then when she just like half closed it. That was a very nice touch. And then when it's all over, she's like, what exactly just happened? Why do I keep becoming more things? How am I supposed to keep track of all this? You know, how am I supposed to choose what to use in battle? My options just keep expanding. So yeah, she really does keep becoming more and more broken, getting more and more cool abilities, just because this clearly seemed very important, like Machine God, Machine King, like that was probably like main lore area quest type stuff, you know? Like some end game for that section kind of stuff is what it seemed like, and then she just accidentally stumbles on in there and does it by herself. No guild backing her up, just goes in there, takes care of it, gets all the new abilities. That's Maple for you. So I imagine that Des will complain about that later. So yeah, my only real complaint with the episode, like I said, is that the pacing seemed pretty quick to me. Like they put more into this episode than they maybe should have. Because when you put too many cool things in one episode, it kind of overshadows the earlier cool things, you know? So, it's not a big complaint, though. Like, if that's the worst complaint in an anime, it's not too bad. And that is probably my biggest complaint. Well, aside from the cow event not seeming all that interesting, like, it really wasn't, you know? Like, what can you really say about that? All we really got out of that, value-wise, as the audience, was we got to see some of the guilds in action, you know? We got to see them kind of do something, you know? It really, and obviously the reward from it gave them a little bit of a guild strength boost, you know? But really, it just, yeah, it wasn't that exciting, really. Literally everything else in the episode was more interesting than that. Including her being in the giant wall ball, which I could not get enough of. Hopefully we see them in those world outfits more often, like in the future. Because I do need more of those. I also hope we go back to the real world soon, like get to see more real world stuff. Because the main advantage of an anime like this, where you have that sort of, where it's not a trapped in a video game world, you know, is that you can actually go back once in a while. So I do hope the show utilizes that a bit more, because if you don't utilize a real world at all, then you might as well just do the trapped in a video game world thing. Which is why I really liked it when we went back the first time and showed kind of the influence the game has had on Maple, you know? Like guarding against things in the hallway of her school. Like, that was great. I would love if we could get a bit more of that, you know? It doesn't have to be a very often thing, but I do hope we do that, like, once in a while, like a bit more often. It feels like it's been a while since we've done that. So, yeah. I don't know what more I can say about the episode. I probably already talked way too long about it. I don't know. Probably way too long. But, you know, pretty good episode overall, I would say. We got to see a new area, which is cool. We got new abilities. You know, I can't wait for them to comment on the new Mecha Musume thing she's got going on. So, yeah. See what happens next time. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.